So we're going to walk through the steps of how to actually go through and start doing it. So this is the Fanvue website. I'll put the link in the description. Click on Start Earning. Put in your country of residency. And then you want to click on AI Creator. Doom, 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 doom. Click Continue. I guess you can put not safe for work, but you only can change that once. So make sure you put the right category, what type of content you plan on creating. And then how do you identify? Female, male, non-binary, all of that good stuff. You can click on, it's going to make you do a self-identity check. So even if you are creating AI, they want to know if who's the person that's creating this AI avatar, so you can be able to cash out your money as well. So I just went ahead and created a pre-generated AI using Leonardo AI. If you're not familiar with Leonardo AI, it's basically where you can create any text to image and it'll create exactly what you want. I just gave it something like create a beautiful AI influencer, and it did just that. If you want to get more specific about the details, the facial structures and stuff like that, just ask ChatGPT to do that to help you out. I'm not going to go into too much detail about that, but it's really simplistic and straightforward for that one. So let's go back to our Fanvue, creating our content, or creating our profile. And Jacqueline will be the AI influencer name, and then give her a handle. Jacqueline could be in 2025. You can do 20, 25, whatever you want. Click on continue, and then give her some more depth and information. You might want to crop that down. I just did that something really quick. And then click on continue, and then how much you want to charge. Now, you can charge whatever you want for people to see it per post, but I would go with something like very small in the beginning, and then as with time goes on and people and the AI influencer gains more traction, you can up the price. I'm sure you can always up this subscription price at a later point on when you get more popular. But for right now, people don't know the AI influencers, so start with $10 or even $15, whatever you fancy, whatever tickles your fancy. And that's too much. $15 right there. And then what are you most popular for? Fans, YouTube, TikTok. If you have another YouTube, TikTok with an AI influencer, you might want to maybe build an audience over there first, and then you can tell people more about this. That's what I would do if I was just getting started. But if you don't, it's fine. You can just click other if you're not popular on any other website. But you do want to build an audience on those platforms so people know who you are and they might want to subscribe to you over there. So it's important to do that. And then you need to verify your identity, where I just was telling you this earlier. You need to do an identity document check, probably like the passport or something like that, and then a selfie to go ahead and do that. It's not going to let me go past forward with this, but it's only 2 more steps after this. So you'll be able to complete your profile. You're going to have to do that on your own time. It's straightforward. Just let me know if this is something that you like these tutorials. But I'll give you a brief overview about the particular website here. Fanvue. There we go. Now this is my home screen. This is my earnings tab. And you can follow different people. And that click and become a creator is where you just seen all those steps at. And you can discover creators too. Maybe you might want to collaborate with some AI. But this is just your own. It's going to have your profile picture, what we just created, stuff like that. Messages, profile, your settings, and all the good stuff to keep track of your money and stuff like that. But that is it. That's all I have for you guys. I would say charge $15. And if you do that for the next 3 months, you made $45 in about 3 months. But if you charge less than that, $10 for the good 3 months, that's $30. And you can even charge probably maybe up to $50. I don't know if you want to do it on a weekly basis or a monthly basis, but it's up to you to do that. But this is just a little bit of how you would create and get started with Fanvue. It's really popular, so I would highly suggest that you start this year, because the market for it is probably going to become oversaturated once people starting to realize that you can make money from a not real person, which is very strange. Usually you have to be an actual person to make money in life, but We live in a different time period now where you can make money by being an AI influencer, and you don't have, and that person doesn't even have to be real. But let me know if you like these type of videos. But other than that, take care, my money makers. Bye now. That's gonna monitor your internet, and they collect data on it, like your usage, what sites you go onto, and stuff like that. But they're not collecting any personal information from it. I don't think your particular user, internet provider, stuff like that. So I just wanted to bring this to your attention, is digital reflection, because a lot of people probably don't even know about this particular website. It does. It has paid me over $555, and that's over the span of years. I didn't get this all in one setting, just like I was on Kimi and then get that in all in one setting. So it's really important that you do your due diligence to understand what this particular website is. You have to make sure you keep your internet meter plugged in at all times, and you can complete your device updates by your deadlines to earn $5 every month. And then every 3 quarters or every 3 months, they will give you an extra $20 just for making sure that your meter is plugged in right and on time and always on. So as you can see, I started the program in 2022. So I've been with them for going on 3 years. It will be in June, when June 15th comes. I'll be 31 too, getting old here. But anyway, I digress. They are legitimate, and it's important that you keep your internet meter running at all times. I talked about them before on my channel, and as you can see, $550 I've earned over the course of just being with them. So I have no doubt that in another 1 or 2 years, I'm gonna have over $1,000 by the time, if they don't kick me out of the program. But there's no set stone to when they're gonna do it. But I read on Reddit somewhere that one person was with them for about a year and they got kicked out. Now, what that person did, I don't know. You have to be honest and truthful too, so they don't kick you out. But as far as I know, I've been with them for going on 3 years. So all you have to really do is just keep your internet plugged in. If you have it on and off, then they might kick you out of the program. But I'm always trying to stay consistent. I was having some internet issues, so last year, but that didn't deter me from keeping it on. Once I solved it in 1 or 2 days, I was back online. They was able to collect data. And you will see that the payments come through merit interest incentives. So if you see that, it's not a scam. And it does take a couple of days for you to get your $50. You only can do cash out at the increments of $50. They won't let you cash out under that, but you can save your money for if you want to cash out after $150. Just it has to be increments of 50 in order for you to cash out. So you won't cash out at 160. You only cash out 50, 100, 150, and so on. 200, stuff like that. Increments of 50 in order for you to be able to cash out. Just wanted to bring that to your attention. I talked about them, and as you can see, I already cashed out January 13th. It was the one that I cashed out. Let's see if I can. Yeah, January 16th, the day that I cashed out. So that was just about a week or two ago after this recording. But as you see, you do is just keep your internet meter running, and you'll be okay. Let me see if you are familiar with this program, how to get started. They even have questions for you. So you need to click here, and they will take you through these lists of questions that you'll be able to do, like the digital reflection panel membership basics. What is the digital reflection panel? Who are you interested in information? It's just so many ways to make money online. Go through and read that. I'm not reading all that. I don't need to know it because I've been with them for almost 3 years, so I know they haven't harmed me in any way, and they're not a scam. So I'm telling you this, and we're honest over here on this channel. We keep it real. But let me know if this is something that you want to get signed up with for, and if you have any questions, please reach out to me at mondaymakers271@gmail.com. Moneymakers271@gmail.com. And we offer cash giveaways on this channel, just in case you haven't been knowing. I have a deadline for the Gemini and that's AI project until the second week of February. So please hurry up and do that. After this recording, it won't be exactly February yet. I have not had any submissions for that yet. So please go ahead and get that before the end of this month or before February. Let me have a great day, money makers, and let me know if you join this program or not. Take care.